At Twitchell Brook Farm. This is a prototype video I'm calling Rolling with the Flow. We're having fun, doing something a little kooky, then having a mystery beer. We're doing it all by the mighty Androscoggin, hence Rolling with the Flow. Today I am going to test out a new shotgun that I got. Just picked it up last week at the great State of Maine Auction. You see them confiscate guns on Northwoods Law. This is where they wind up. So it goes to a good cause. It helps support conservation efforts. So this is a Remington 887, which is not, it's either loved or hated by Remington fans. It came out in 2009 and immediately had both fans and problems. It was a revolutionary design for Remington. They completely redid the insides and they put this really cool plastic coating on it. It's actually a glass-filled nylon overmold. The receiver, the barrel, everything's metal, goes into a giant molding press and is coated with this plastic. The cool thing about it is they were able to put in this integral rail. They could put in sling points, and if you wanted to, you could drill into this plastic and put your own scopes or pinwheels, whatever you want. In order to keep the gun light, they really cut back on a lot of the internals, the slides. And what happened is, big green fans who were accustomed to the old 870s, you know, taking them apart with mallets and cleaning them out with compressed air. This just didn't stand up to that. So it wasn't very well received. The real death knell was a Remington shotgun expert named Randy Wakeman put out a blog the first year and said it was the worst shotgun he ever tested. So that didn't really help it. Remington worked out the bugs. They weren't used to the overmolding process. They figured it out. The gun was good until 2014. There were reports coming in from the field of slam fire, which is when you put a round in the chamber, it would go off without pulling the trigger, regardless of whether the safety was on or not. They did a voluntary recall, fixed the problems, but it was too late. The gun was done. They discontinued the model in 2015. This one is not one of the guns that was recalled and inspected. It doesn't have the telltale mark. So we don't know what it's going to do. We're going to definitely err on the side of caution, set it up with the safety on. We're going to put a chamber round in the chamber. All right, we're going orange. And I'm going to be in position just in case this cookie goes off the trigger and fire in the hole. We're good. Safety is on. Safety is off. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Going for the yellow rectangle. And we nailed it. Seems good. Okay, so far so good. We're going to give it a little further test. Go a couple rounds in the magazine. Whoop. Finicky thing. First time I took it apart to check the firing pin, bolt, make sure everything was good. The bolt came flying out like a ballistic missile. So I understand some of the complaints, but based on what I see so far, I think this thing is pretty cool. Let's take another round. Let's see. It was supposedly, some fans said it printed low. Let's see if we can put something on that target, about 30 yards, and let's see what we get. Oh, I gotta put one in the. I'm gonna try to slam fire it. See if it has that problem. I'm gonna hold the trigger down. Nope, it doesn't slam fire. There we go. All right, so This was a couple of blasts, and perhaps it hit low. It seemed to be a little bit low, but generally we got quite a bit on target, so I think I'm going to adjust for the low. We did get a lot of holes below the target. And let's see what she does. Okay, with what I saw, I'm pretty pleased. We're going to try a couple of nitro mag turkey rounds. Let's see what that kicks like a mule like it might. This time I am being safety conscious and putting my ears on. Let's see what she does with the big 3-inch shell. All right, let's go for the gong. Going for the gong. Kicks like a mule. But I've had guns do worse. Let's see if we can have some coffee cans chock full of lead. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got a real nice recoil pad on the end, but those are turkey loads. That does pack a punch. Not terrible. I could do that for a while, but I wouldn't make a steady diet of it. Very pleased. Like I said, I picked it up just a week ago at the State of Maine Auction. Got a great deal on it. Like I said, they don't make them anymore. Prices in the used market run from $300 to $450. I think over time it's going to become a collectible. Now's the time to grab one while they're still relatively cheap. Good gun. Okay, we're going back to birdshot. We're going to go around the horn and see what she'll do. Okay, starting on the left. That was fun. Cool.
Rolling.
All right, part 2. Rolling with the flow. The guns are put away, so now it's time for a toast. Mystery beer here. I have no idea what I'm drinking. We're going to sample it and let you know. Tastes like a bock of some sort of bock beer almost, or a harvest. It's a sweet malt forward beer. Obviously you can tell from the color. I don't get a heck of a lot of hop going, but I get some sweetness in there, maybe even maple, but I don't know. It tastes to me like a bock, maybe because of the time of year. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yes, very nice. Not a bock, but still a very cool amber beer. I've had this before. This is excellent stuff. Great drinker. Thank you. So, Winni Amber Ale. Good stuff. 603 Brewing. That is located in Londonderry, New Hampshire. I think that's down by like Sunapee and all that. This is a 6.6%. It's smooth and nice. If you like ambers, highly recommend Winni Amber Ale. So I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know if you noticed, but on the last shot, going around the horn with the birdshot, when I got to the gong, there was a sudden downforce of wind. A microburst, if you will, and the shot that was headed, I shot directly at the gong, and it just kind of went down. I don't know what happened, but it's freaking nature. We'll see you around the mighty Androscoggin here, Twitchell Brook Farm, rolling with the flow. Cheers.